Okay, so let's talk about rolling money over from a 401k or IRA type of account into an annuity. So when I'm sitting down with somebody and I talk to them about what they have, what they currently have, what they like about it, what they dislike about it, I compare that to a variable annuity because that's the closest thing that you can get to what they have with like their mutual fund account, things like that. So I would go, Mr. and Mrs. Client, do you understand truly how the fee structure and how that stuff works with your current account? And most people really don't. Most people have never really been disclosed to or fully understand what they're being charged and the things they have going on. So I would go, okay, so let's look at this. So let's look at your current 401k, which is invested inside of a mutual fund account, and I'm going to compare that to a variable annuity. And I would go into inside of your 401k, inside of your mutual fund, you have a guy called a fund manager. His job is to manage this fund based off of how it's structured. So we have your $100,000. We have your wife's $75,000. We have my $10,000. And we have, I don't know, one of my friends is putting in about $500 a year into this account. So we have a mutual interest inside of this account, hence the name of mutual fund. Inside of here, you have a sales charge, whether it's an A, B, or C share. You have what's called a 12B1 fee. You have what's called internal expenses that are usually about $25 a year. Okay? Over here on the variable annuity side, you have a guy called a fund manager. Inside of here, we have to call these separate accounts. It's just semantics. They're very, very similar, but it's kind of like asking you to make a Xerox on my Minolta copier. So we have your $100,000. We have your wife's $75,000. My $10,000. And your friend's $500 a year. Inside of here, you have a sales charge, whether it's A, B, C, or sometimes what they call X shares. You also have what's called a 12B1 fee. You have internal expenses that are usually about $25 a year, and you have this extra one called an M&E fee that ranges from 0.5% up to about 5%. And I ask them, which one would you like if this is all the information you knew? All the tax consequences are exactly the same, and this is all you knew. Most of them would say this one over here, the mutual fund, because let's be honest, who wants to pay extra fees? So I say, you know what, I would agree with you if that's all I knew. On the mutual fund side of things, if the market went up year after year after year, how much money could you potentially earn? And most people would say, well, it's unlimited, which is absolutely correct. If the market went down year after year after year, how much money could you potentially lose? Well, I could lose all of my money, which is absolutely correct. Over here on the variable annuity side, however, if the market goes up year after year after year, I have the same exact potential. However, if the market goes down year after year after year, I could potentially participate in none of that and earn somewhere between 2 to 5% on a guarantee. And then I ask them, which one do you generally, now which one do you want? Generally, they would pick this side, the variable annuity. Say, fantastic. So let me give you a couple different options. We have the indexed and fixed annuity that work very similar, and then we have the variable annuity. So over here on the index and fixed side, they have a cap where the insurance company is going to decide how much you get on earning every single year. On the variable side, we have no cap. On the index side over here, there's no fees. Over here, there's the fees we just talked about. On this side, your guarantee is generally based off of the principal. Generally based off of you being able to have that lump sum of money that's there and available for you when you want to take it. Over here, your guarantee is based off of you taking a stream of income from it. So I ask them, which one's most important to you, Mr. and Mrs. Client? Is it you having a lump sum of money that you're able to take and use and do different things with? Or is it making sure that you never run out of money and you have a stream of income for the rest of your life and the highest potential income possible? Which one do you want better? And then I allow them to choose. Because for me, it doesn't matter which one they choose. We're able to do everything and able to help every single client. That's how I market rolling over money from a 401k or an IRA into a variable annuity.